Hey writers, I'm Samantha Panzera with Aspiring Writer Academy, and I teach the tech and marketing side of things here. Real fast, a little bit about me. I got my start back in 2012 when my mom offered Darlene Panzera, started getting a bunch of traditional book contracts. And at the time, I was in college for integrated multimedia, and I was learning web design and Photoshop and video editing and all those fun tech and marketing classes. And so naturally, I helped my mom build an offer website, create bookmarks and other promotional materials. And after I graduated college, I started doing freelance graphic design. So today, I'm super excited to be talking to you about how to format your book's back matter. So here at the end of the manuscript, I have a little bit more back matter that I want to add into this book, and the Amazon template doesn't have more pages for back matter, and so we're going to add that manually. So right here after the offer page, making sure that the little paragraph tool is activated where you can hit Control plus star, or on the home tab, you can toggle on that paragraph icon. And make sure you click after the end of your About the Offer page. And I'm going to go over to Layout. And under Breaks, I'm going to click Section Breaks, Next Page. And that will create a new page that is a section. Now, automatically, the template has the text like right here in the center of the page, which we do not want. You want your text to be at the top. And I'm going to insert a Dear Reader letter. So first deleting that random text, just showing where the layout of this page starts. Under Layout, on this top ribbon here, I'm going to hit this little page setup icon, the bottom right corner of the section. Click on that, and it might show up here on margins where there's the mirror margins and paper and layout section. I'm going to click over to Layout. And on the page for vertical alignment, I'm going to change it from center to top. And I'll click OK. And going back over to the Home tab, now you can see right here that the font is actually different. You want to keep it consistent with the rest of your manuscript. And so I'm going to hit that Garmond font. And I'm going to go to size 11. That's what we've been using for the rest of the manuscript. And then you can go over to your document where you have your other information. Right click, hit copy, and paste that into your template. Hit right click. Now right here for this front paragraph, I'm going to adjust the layout of the text by going to Paragraph, Indents and Spacing, and remove the special first line. Hit OK. So right here, since this is not an ebook, I'm going to remove this click to join text for the email newsletter sign up. And I'm going to have just the words for the website page where they can sign up for the email newsletter. And actually, I'm going to remove the indents on this whole section here. So paragraph, underline spacing, select none, OK. There we go. That looks a little bit cleaner for the Dear Reader page. And right click, remove hyperlink since this book is print. But I can make that email stand out a little bit more by being bold. So I'm going to grab that email link and going to insert that right here. I'm just copying and pasting the URL for Darlene's email newsletter sign up page and going to paste that into the manuscript here. And remove color styling for this book will be in black and white. And I'm going to add some more back matter. And so I'm going to go into Layout again, under Breaks, and then Section Breaks, going to click Next Page. And later on, I'll show how to remove the page numbers off of certain pages. Of course, you're not going to want page numbers on the Dear Reader, blank pages in the manuscript that are there just for styling purposes to make chapters all appear on the right-hand side and other miscellaneous styling. So right here, I'm now adding a bonus free chapter of one of Darlene's other books. And this is a great thing you can do when formatting your own books. You can include the first chapter to some of your stories. You can have fun information about how you wrote your book or came up with your story idea. And it's a great place where you can add all that fun bonus content for the reader. I'm going to go insert pictures, this device, and select my image. And right there is the book cover. And I'll go to insert, layout, next page, go to home, start with a line left. So hopping over to the document with all the text that I want to grab, I'm going to highlight all that text of chapter 1 for this story. Okay, hit copy. Now going over to the template, I'm going to set my cursor here and click paste. Now to double check that everything is okay, I'm going to highlight all this text. Gonna go to paragraph. I have it justified, 6 point, first line, single spacing, the 0.2. So that's all looking good. And so we'll clean up some of this here. I'm gonna center the title of the book, center the chapter 1. And this graphic I had on the other one, and actually it's best to insert all images manually. And so I'm going to delete that there and go and insert it manually. Insert picture, this device, select the image, insert. Now this first paragraph, I'm going to highlight, right click, hit paragraph, and I'm going to remove the special indentation for the first line. Going to select none. Okay. Now to make the chapter 1 consistent with the other chapters, let's keep that the same style. So the other chapter titles are all size font 14, and they are using complete caps lock. And so gonna adjust that. There we go. And that is all looking good to me. And later on, I can switch that into the header when I'm showing how to set up all the headers and page numbers of the manuscript. But right now, we're just getting the bulk of all the text moved over into the template. Highlight, move the asterisks over. And I'm going to remove this click here to see more and come up with different text. Then after that first chapter, I'm just going to insert text that says available at Amazon.com and other retailers. After inserting that text, I'm going to go over to layout, breaks, and then add a new section break, next page. I'm now going to go through and add the back cover blurb for other books written by Darlene Panzera into the back of this manuscript. This is a great way for authors to promote other books they've written. So I'm going to copy the text for Bet You'll Marry Me and come over back into the Amazon template. And again, make sure on the home tab that the little paragraph icon is triggered. And I'm going to right click and insert the text. And I'm going to customize the layout of the text here. I'm going to highlight that, right click and click paragraph. I'm going to select justified, and I'm going to remove the special first line indentation, select none, and click OK. Now that's all looking good. I'm going to move that down one. And since this is a print book, I'm going to remove the click here to see more that we had in the ebook and have available at Amazon.com and other retail. So right here, I'm going to insert the image of that book cover by going to the Insert tab and click on Pictures, this device, and then going to find the black and white image of that book cover. Okay, click Insert, and on the Home tab, going to go over and click Center. And I'm going to create some space for the layout. Then after that book, I'll go again into the Insert, or I'll go into Layout, breaks, section break, next page. And then you'll go through and repeat this process for each book. Insert, image, this device, and select the text, highlight it, right click, paragraph, select justified, remove special, select none, click OK.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like the content in this video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. That way you get notified each time we come out with future videos. And also, in the link in the description below, be sure to download our free Brainstorming Your Story Idea worksheet. It's filled with a bunch of fill-in-the-blank pages and templates and story examples, all to help you get started on your novel. All right, catch you next time.